Hi guys, I am Rishabh Chatterjee and today we'll be doing the test drive review of the Santro. But technically it's not a test drive, I have this car. But anyways, the last video I posted was about the 2018 Santro. So many of you commented how is it compared to the old Santro. Is it better? Is it same? Is it worse? So in this video I'll be talking about that. But before I start talking about the driving experience, if you find this video informative, don't forget to hit on that like button, share this video with your friends too, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Now let's get started.
Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates.
Now let's start with the looks. Now this Santro was very different compared to the first Santro that was launched, the zip drive. This was the Xing, and I definitely like this styling better than the 2018. The 2018 one is very modern, but somehow this tall boy really feels like tall boy and feels like a big hatchback. Whereas the 2018 one, it looks very modern, but still the tall boy, it's not really that much tall, so it feels like it's a small car, whereas this used to feel like it's really a big car. So looks depends on you, but yeah, I like the old one slightly better than the current one. Now talking about the driving, how is this compared to the 2018 one? So I have switched off the blower now, whereas in that video at the start the blower was on 3 with AC on, and now afterwards, if you see, after a few clips it became more quiet because I put the AC on 1. Well, currently in this car the AC is completely off. Now I'll put it to 1. Now AC is in 1. Come on, okay, AC is in 1. And now if I talk about the pickup with AC on of this car is not as good as the new one. Like, I don't know if this car has become old, that's why the pickup has reduced, but I can definitely feel that with AC this car pickup kind of goes dull. Without AC it goes properly, but you know the summers here, at least in India, and it becomes quite hot, so you need to switch on the AC, and with the AC the pickup is not that good. Without AC I feel this pickup is better than the new 2018 Santro. But one thing is that I didn't check the Santro without AC, so I can't really say without AC if that pickup is better or not. But this car without AC is better than that car with AC. So that's all I can conclude with the short time I had with that Santro. And talking about the steering, this was something, if you would have seen in that video, I told that it was not as light as the i20, and it was slightly more similar to the KOV 100 that I drove. And if I compare 2018 steering to this steering, that is actually more lighter than this. This one I don't know, this was the hydraulic or mechanical, something like that, power steering, the first type. That one has a better kind of power steering, so that is more consistent. This feels light, but it's not consistent, like it does not feel consistent, I will say. So that is, like, I feel it's more modern, it's slightly more lighter. Then talking about the gear shifts, this is also something I told that it was smooth. This one is also smooth, but I'll say that is slightly more like better. It shifts, like, slots into gear more easily. This one, though it slots, but not that properly. Yeah, so I was talking about the gear shift, so that gear shift is better than this one. Now let me just show you how much grunty is this engine sound. I'll let you judge before I tell you my verdict. So I'm on first gear, full throttle with AC. This pulls really good even with AC, though I know my fuel efficiency is gonna go down drastically, but it pulls really nicely. If I switch, the AC switched off currently, so that's why it pulled really nicely. With AC it takes slightly more time, but it's really good. But one thing is that the engine sound, if you would have seen this is more, I feel this is less compared to the new one. Like, this does not feel that refined. I can feel the vibrations in my steering. In that you can't feel any vibration, but the sound is more in that, I feel. And this one has more zoom, that some different sound this Santro had. That one doesn't have that kind of sound. That has more normal kind of, that almost all engines of Hyundai nowadays have that kind of sound, petrol. Now as I have stopped, you can see the interior quality. Definitely, like, I feel this has not aged that much. Like, interior and exterior is both, still it feels like a good refreshing look. It does not feel like it has become very old, but definitely that interior quality is much better. It gives the feel of a more premium car. This feels like it's good, but there's nothing much premium about it. And one thing that if you have seen in the video too, this part reminds you of a lot. That new one reminds a lot of the old one. These and all have changed a lot. Like, now we have the touch screen, and then the air vents have become like vertical, but this has remained the same. It's still round, though they have put some graphics and all here, but still more or less it remains the same. This is the sound you will have with full blower 3. This is 2 and this is 1. So you can compare, like, that has actually 4 levels, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This has only 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not, yeah, 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now talking about the suspension setup. Now a lot of you asked me in the new Santro, how is the suspension on bad roads, how is it performing? Unfortunately, during my test drive, I didn't get any good, bad patch of road. All the roads were really good near that showroom, so I couldn't test how good is the suspension, how much is it absorbing the bumps. Talking about this suspension, well, the suspension absorbs the bumps really nicely. Though if you go fast, very fast over any bad patches, you won't feel that much, but the car will make the sound. But handling wise, the suspension is not that good, because it is soft. So while you are cornering, I've seen if I go little fast also, the full car what do you call, body roll, body roll is a lot. So you need to, whenever you are in a corner, in this car at least, if you are going fast, you need to slow down, because if I am driving alone, I can also feel that I am moving around, and if there are passengers, they will feel a lot. So suspension wise, it's soft, comfortable, but yes, this one handling was not really good. Now the brakes and the clutch I feel is almost similar to this one, that spongy kind of feeling that I told you in that video too. It's almost the same. Brake, this one was actually powerful, but slowly I feel now it has become old, so it's not that powerful. Plus this does not have ABS. That one obviously has safety features, does not have airbags too. That has all those. So safety wise, obviously that is much better compared to this. Now this is not the Santro just before this 2018 one. There was RLX, then ERLX, and then there were many cosmetic changes. So that's why you'll see the interiors more or less the same, but the colors of interiors are slightly different in the last generation that was there before it got discontinued, that is in 2014. Now talking about the reliability and after sales service. Now reliability wise, I feel this car was really good, didn't give any major problems. Though the servicing cost, almost it comes to 10,000 almost, general servicing with regular something, they'll keep changing every time. So it comes to around 10,000 for 1 year. Every 1 year I give now, so almost more than 1 year I I haven't given the car for servicing because it hasn't given any problems, and engine oil also it still has life, so I'm still waiting for that odos to clock more kilometers before giving for servicing. So reliability and after sales wise, I really like Hyundai. It has been really good, and recently it also got the #1 oh, so not here actually, we'll go next. Yeah, so Hyundai also got #1 in customer after sales service. Recent there was a report. First was Hyundai, second was Tata, third was Mahindra, 8th was Maruti Suzuki. So I'm really happy that Hyundai came first. Now while driving, if you find some kind of the noise that you feel is kind of different from your Santro, then the thing is that this car's left tire, I don't know, for some reason it's making some kind of noise. I have to rectify it. That's why if you can feel like some kind of extra noise that is coming, that is because of the left tire. It's nothing to do with the car actually. So generally that is not the sound that you will get. In this car that sound is there. Not at all speeds, but when you go at higher speed you can feel that. Now one more question that I got was, how is the new 2018 Santro compared to the Tiago? Now unfortunately I haven't driven the Tiago yet, and Tata is really not willing to give me a car. I don't know for what reason. I have tried to ask them to give me a car for a test drive, but unfortunately for some other reason they are not able to provide me one. So if you are in Bangalore and have a Tata Tiago, contact me on Instagram so that we can make a video about Tiago. So currently if you ask me Tiago or Santro, I don't have an answer really, because I haven't driven. So only if I drive, you'll see the video of the test drive if I get a car, and after that I'll be able to tell you actually whether if I was in that position, whether I'll buy the Santro or the Tiago. So if you know someone from Tata Motors in Bangalore, then please do let them know if they can provide me a car. Well, that was it in this video. I think I have covered everything about the Santro, more or less. If I missed something, comment below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to hit on that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is Rishabh signing off from Bangalore traffic, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.